Hello and welcome to the third experiment of the Web Technology Lab, where we are designing a web page using HTML and CSS. So first we'll be creating our header. So let's have a look at the header. And this is the CSS part of our code. We'll be moving on directly to HTML just to show I'm creating a division called headlines. I'm providing I'm creating we have a markup page, so I'll be creating the social media icons, and this is the header. So I'll be including the header. This is my header, and accordingly I'll be providing a navigation bar. So I must create a navigation bar. I'm using a list item. I'm using an unordered list, and I'll be providing internal links. Basically these go to nothing, so this is just a basic display of the web page. And thus using the nav tag I'll be creating a navigation bar, and I'll be providing this is because I'm actually floating my this unordered list. I'll be floating it to the left, so I need to provide the style clear left. Finally I'll be creating this banner. I'm providing a class banner which encloses the banner image, and this entire thing is within a div box. The image itself, background image, is one div, and this circle is another div, basically a paragraph which I need to create, and this I'll be using positioning to create this. A section tag for the thumbnails. As you can see, I'm providing 3 thumbnails, all of the same class name grid. They have different images which open in a new window. I'm providing image tag. Image tag classes are the same as well. This is for easier usage of positioning. I'll be creating image title, which will be this again, which is done using positioning. And moving on to that, where I've created this is my header basically, and this is the navigation bar. Like I said, some designing is provided to this navigation bar, and to the individual links I provide some CSS styling. Finally, hover is used to change the color when I hover my mouse point over it. This is my banner image where background repeat, I provided no repeat, and just to adjust this is my thumbnail class where I'll be providing certain details, and I'm floating it to the left. As you can see, I'm providing box sizing, and positioning is relative. Positioning of all these boxes, each box is relative. And moving on to the image, which is 100% width of the div box of its own respective div box. Finally, hover creates a box shadow. When I hover on the image, it will create a shadow. And the image title, as you can see, I provided absolute positioning for me to move this anywhere upon this div box, and this div box being relative, I provide a Z index just for a pop-up effect. And this is my footer. This is the footer I'll be creating, and in my footer I'll be providing some details, and I'll be styling it here as well. And I would like to explain this part where I have created this entire div box. The banner image is a div box, and this is also provided here, as you can see. Now, as I said, this entire container of div is relative, and this is absolute to it. So I can move this. I've given it a class name, which is a circle title, and using certain top and left positioning, I arrange it upon my image, and I provide certain opacity just for a good view. So let us see how this looks. As I can see, this is our web page where I have these social media icons. They open upon click, they open into a new page, and similarly this is Twitter, which opens into a new web page. Give that some time to load. And this is my heading. This is a navigation bar. Upon hover, you can see the effect. This is my banner image, and I provided this text box, this text circle, and you can see the opacity. And these are my thumbnails. When upon hovering, the shadow effect is generated, and when I click them, they open a new page with the original image. And this is my footer. And as you can see, the social media icons help you to navigate to this official sites area. And I think that is, yes, that is the end of our experiment. So experiment 3 is complete and the output is verified. Thank you.